I said I wasn't going to talk about County Line Road, but I'm going to talk about one aspect of it. That's the County Line Road Interchange. So if you've entered or exited the freeway at County Line Road lately, you may have noticed large poles have been installed on both sides. And these will be used for temporary traffic signals. Why, you ask? As you know, a 360,000 square foot warehouse has been built just north of County Line Road behind the 76 station. That warehouse is in the city of Yucaipa. It was an approved land use in their currently approved freeway corridor specific plan. Now they're doing a revamp of that plan, but that use will not change, obviously, because the building's already there. So all they needed was a conditional use permit. And the city of Calamasa, this happened before my time being here, we became aware of the planning commission meeting because no council approval was needed for this project just a few days ahead of time. So the city staff showed up in force at their planning commission meeting, included Mayor Bill Davis, city manager Bonnie Johnson, city engineer Mike Thornton, and planning director Kelly Lucia, to basically demand some mitigation for their impacts to Calamasa. So they're going to get all the benefits, quote unquote, and there are benefits for any type of development, whether it's property tax, potential sales tax, other type of things, jobs, things like that. I know that jobs is a whole debate with warehouses, but just stick with me here. The Planning Commission agreed to require the developer to install traffic signals at the County Line Road Interchange. So the first time we received the plans for those signals, it was clear they were planning to just put up those ugly hanging signals from poles. This is for only true temporary use under Caltrans standards. Usually they're used during construction. We worked with Yucaipa to make sure Caltrans understood these were not temporary signals. You're not just going to put them up, have them up for a year, and then they go away. So Caltrans agreed to allow the temporary signals as long as the developer also put together plans for permanent signals and took out a performance bond to guarantee the permanent signals would be built, because they want to get occupancy and they can't occupy the building until the signals are operational. So to get ahead of that, they'll install the temporary signals and then come behind that with permanent signals. Permanent signals take a lot longer to build, mainly because there's a long lead time on controller boxes and on the mast arms. Those steel mast arms are always custom ordered. Those have a long lead time on them, so they didn't want to wait for those. So in the end, there will be the standard looking signals with underground wiring. The wooden poles and hanging signals will only be temporary. And yes, the city is going to make sure, and we're going to keep our thumb on them to make sure they are truly temporary.